So we will start our session with the prayer.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
So, with this prayer, we will start our session. First of all, we have to, before starting our session, one very important video that I will show you. With that video, I will start that what actually Pocso is and what is the full form of Pocso, what and when it has been implemented, what are the reasons this Pocso has been implemented in the law. So this all I will explain. Before that, please see this video.
जाएगी।
ठीक है।
पिछले कुछ दिनों से साहब की गंदी नजर उस पे है और आज हम उसे अपने कमरे पर लेकर गए। अचानक मुझे छुट्टी भी दी। मुझे डर है यार, कहीं उस बच्चे के साथ कुछ गलत हो जाए।
यार भी बड़े लोगों के चक्कर से बोल रहे हैं, कब नहीं होने वाला और तुम मुसीबत से जरूर फंस सकता है। घर में तेरे बाबू की तबीयत ठीक नहीं रहती, इस दुनिया में उनका सारा वैसे ही हमें यार नहीं मिला है सबसे और तो क्या कर भी क्या सकते हैं।
यार बात तो तू सही बोल रहा है।
ये छुट्टी भी है, चुपचाप काम, वैसे भी शादी में तेरी कभी करने वाली है।
वो सब छोड़, तू पार्टी की तैयारी कर। और हाँ, फोन रख, ये तो बस छूट जाएगी।
Now, with this video, you can understand that something very wrong has been happened with a small child, that girl. Now here the thing is that could it be stopped or not? Definitely for this only the law has been enforced to stop all these offences. So first of all we have to know what is Pocso. Pocso is protection of children from sexual offences, and the very important thing in this law, this act is that this is neutral based law. That means we cannot say that it is a girl law or a boy law. Earlier, before 2012, there was no such law has been enforced, but after this 2012 on Delhi the incident happened. From that time only this law had been enforced, and this is especially for the child, that means below the age of 18, or you can say the minor child. Now the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 was enacted to provide a robust legal framework for the protection of children from offences of sexual assault, sexual harassment and pornography while safeguarding the interest of the child at every stage of the judicial process. We are all in the society. It is our responsibility that we have to take care of our child, especially if we are the parents, if we are the guardian, if we are in the society as a neighbor, as we have seen the video also just now, that a girl, she has blindly faith on that neighbor, being as the uncle. She started talking with that person, and what things she happened, that unfortunately she is she has been some wrong mishappening had happened with that person, and what happened actually, to whom her parents will go to inform that the thing had been happened, the offences had been happened with this girl. So about these offences, what are the sections under which the punishments will be there, under which offences, which sections will be there, because this is the heinous offences. And in these offences, if the person can commit crime, especially this comes under the Pocso Act with any minor child, whether it is a girl or he is a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter, but that comes under the minor age, it will come under Pocso, and for their trial, a speedy court is there, and a speedy court, then very fast track will be there. Fast track, within a month, there will be the trial, and the punishment is not below the 10 years imprisonment is there. There are the offences which is aggravated when committed by a person in position of trust or authority, such as police, armed, security, personal public servants or family members. That means this can be committed by a person, even another government person or not. It doesn't matter. If it is committed, then that person will also be charged under this offense. Committed by a person in management or staff of educational, medical or religious institution, observation home or any other place of care and protection. Generally, a girl, we can say a juvenile or a boy, they are kept in the observation home, and in that observation home, if any crime committed, then also that offences will be charged against that culprit, or you can say the person who has committed the crime. Then offense, then gang assault is there. Earlier it was being considered when no Pocso Act was there. At that time there was considered as a rape. But after the Pocso Act, there was the gang assault. Then offences causes grievous harm, physical or mental disability. And offences is committed taking advantage of child's mental or physical disability. Sometimes abnormal child is also there, and person is said that she or he is abnormal. We cannot take any type of, we cannot say that we are helping that person or we are treating that person. That is completely wrong. We cannot touch. The main thing is that the touch is most important thing. What intention you are touching the children, whether he is a boy or she is a girl, the touch mentality, in which mentality you are touching that particular children is very much important. Whether he is or she is normal, abnormal, it doesn't matter, but your intention is wrong, that means you are under this offense. Offense is committed more than once, that is very much important. If once it is committed, you can say by mistake I have committed the crime. But again and again you cannot do the mistake. So if that offense can be committed once, more than once, then it will be very grievous. Child is below 12 years of age. Offender is a relative of the child. If a relative, whether it is a uncle, whether it is a friend or friends, a father, even the parents, sometimes we responsible to take care of their ward. So we cannot put any of our children in the hands of anyone with a blind faith that yes, I am believing on that person, I can hand over my ward to that person. It should be completely wrong. Offender is a relative of the child and attempt is also made to murder the child. Sometimes offences made, and after making the offences, then what happened? The child is badly being murdered. And not a simple sign will be get. After lots of investigation, a person can be able, the police authorities can get any type of proof that yes, there is the sign of murder, or this girl or boy has been murdered very bad, means he has been brutally murdered. So this comes under the grievous offences. Attempt is also made to murder the child. Offence is committed and child is made to strip or parade naked in public. Committed by a person who has previously convicted of having committed such an offence either under this law or any other law. If a person has already committed any offence, and whether it is a murder case, whether it is a theft case, any case, and again he had been offended by this law, that means this offence, Pocso, then that will be a severe for that particular offender. Offence is committed in course of communal or sectarian violence. That means a person become very aggressive. Just because of aggression only, the person can do anything with bad things with the child. That will also come under the Pocso Act. Now, there are different sections under the Pocso, that if a person committed the offence, and what are the sections that covered under this offence? Penetrative sexual assault. Penetrative, that is when any sexual harassment is there and that sexual harassment is done by the very severe weapons. Okay, then that will come under section 3 of Pocso Act. Then aggravated penetrative sexual assault, section 5. Sexual assault, that means you can know that section 7 is there. Aggravated sexual assault, these are the different sections, and this all will be considered along with the Juvenile Justice Act. These all sections of Pocso Act, because we are talking about the child who is below 18 years. And below 18 years, that means we cannot say that is a criminal, that is the juvenile. If offences is done by the juvenile also, then we can say juvenile. If offences is done offences is done with the juvenile also, then we cannot say that is the culprit. We cannot say that is the victim. We will say that is the juvenile. So different sections are there. Aggravated sexual assault, section 9. Sexual harassment, there are so many deep sections, explanation is there. Then sexual harassment, section 11. Using the child for pornography purposes, this is the biggest crime, section 13. And other than the components mentioned above, the Act also recognizes that abetment and attempt to commit an offence, section 16, even when unsuccessfully will be penalized. If a person is in the intention to do the offence, but unfortunately he is not successful or she is not successful, then also he or she will be severely punished. That will come under section 16 of the Pocso Act. Now, what I have shown you the video of that Pocso which is completely suspended, what actually happened with that girl. That video is continuing over here. Let's watch this video.
तो वहाँ जाना था ना, या गाँव में जाके यार जब भी समाज में हमारे साथ कुछ गलत होता है हम यही सोचते हैं हमें क्या लेना देना। अब बात सुनने का नहीं कुछ करने का टाइम है।
वैसे आपके और मुझ में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं है। आप समाज की सेवा करते हो और मैं घर की। टाइम ही कहाँ मिलता है। तो आगे खुशी
मैडम आपकी बच्ची का क्या हो गया? जल्दी से हेलो पुलिस। जा रहा था इसके लिए से आजीवन कारावास तक सजा हो सकती थी और क्योंकि इसने कोशिश ही की तब भी इसके ऊपर कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी और पॉक्सो एक्ट के तहत इस पर मामला भी दर्ज किया जाएगा। पर सर कोर्ट की कार्रवाई में काफी समय लगता है और ऐसे आरोपियों की जमानत भी जल्दी हो जाती है। बिल्कुल नहीं, क्योंकि बच्चों का लैंगिक शोषण एक गंभीर अपराध है, इसलिए ऐसे मामलों के लिए विशेष अदालत होती है जो सुनवाई जल्द से जल्द करती है और आरोपियों को सजा भी जल्द से जल्द मिलती है। ऐसे मामलों में जमानत बिल्कुल आसान है।
और सुनिए, ऐसे मामलों में यदि कोई बच्ची का नाम या उसकी पहचान का प्रकाशन करता है
पॉक्सो के मामले में आरोपी को कुछ साबित करना पड़ेगा कि वो निर्दोष है। अगर वो साबित नहीं कर पाता है तो ये मान लिया जाएगा कि वो दोषी है। और हाँ, ऐसे किसी मामले में अगर कोई जानता है कि बच्चों का लैंगिक शोषण किया जा रहा है फिर भी वो किसी को नहीं बताता है या पुलिस को सूचना नहीं देता, उसके खिलाफ भी कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाती है। लेकिन इस मामले में तुमने बहुत अच्छा काम किया। अगर तुम्हारे जैसे लोग सक्रिय है तो वो दिन दूर नहीं जब अपराध जड़ से खत्म हो जाए। वेरी गुड।
बच्चों, आपकी सुरक्षा के लिए आज मैं आपको एक जरूरी बात बताती हूँ। जब भी कोई हमें ऐसे छुए कि उसके छूने से हमें अच्छा ना लगे, जैसे मम्मी छूती है तो कैसा लगता है और पापा छूते हैं तो अच्छा नहीं लगता ना। जब कोई हमारी कमर के आसपास छूता है या फिर सीने के आसपास छूता है या फिर चेहरे को छूता है, बहुत अजीब लगता है ना, अच्छा नहीं लगता, गंदा लगता है। तो हमें क्या करना है? 3 चीजें करना है। पहला नो, दूसरा गो, तीसरा टेल, मतलब उसे ना बोलना है। उसके बाद उस जगह से दूर जाना है और जिस किसी पे हमको भरोसा हो उसे सबसे पहले यह बात जाके बताना है। तो बताओ आज आपने क्या सीखा? पहले क्या करना है?
मना करना है।
वेरी गुड। फिर क्या करना है?
वहाँ से दूर भाग जाना है।
वेरी गुड। और फिर
जिस व्यक्ति को हमें सबसे ज्यादा चाहिए उसे बताना है।
बहुत बढ़िया बच्चों।
अगर कोई आपको असुरक्षित तरीके से छूता है तो नहीं छूना है। भरोसेमंद व्यक्ति को शिकायत करें या 1098 पर चाइल्ड लाइन से संपर्क करें। दोषी व्यक्ति द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस एक्ट 2012 के तहत दंड का पात्र है। चाइल्ड लाइन 24 घंटे चलने वाली मुफ्त आपातकालीन राष्ट्रीय फोन सेवा है उन बच्चों के लिए जिन्हें देखभाल और सुरक्षा की जरूरत है। आप किसी भी पीड़ित बच्चे को देखें तो तुरंत 1098 पर
Now, you have seen this video. The person involvement is very much important. If a person is being done the offences and the one who is aware of the offence, the one who was hiding the offences, all people are responsible for under the Pocso Act. The main thing is that what we people are doing, being as a parents, being as a guardian, we people, we parents never try to tell the fact to our child whether he is a girl or a boy, because it's a neutral based law. We should always tell our child, not only to the house, in our house to our children, if we are having, we should give the general awareness in the society because we are well educated person. In the school also, we can separately to the boys, to the girls, that they should aware of all these facts. One thing I would make you to keep in the knowledge, when one day I was just as I got the opportunity to being as the resource person in DLSA, District Legal Service Authority, I went over there, all the administration were there. And in that administration, our district and session judge was also present, DC, all were present over there. In that time what happened, our district and session judge ma'am, she told that when I started telling about our problems, our school, our area's problem, she told that first of all, before informing, before giving the knowledge to our children, you should call the parents. Parents should be aware about all these things, that these are the things, and then parents will know, then only they can make their children aware of all these things. Because this is very severe thing, and any of our child can face from this problem. And we are only there who can save our child from all these offences. We don't know that person in front of you, by the heart, what type of person he is, how he or she is exposing to you or to your children, and what is there in their intention. This is very much important. So, we have to keep in our mind that everyone we have to, whether in the class, whether at our home, whether in the society, if you are very much close to your friend's child or children, we should make them aware about this one. We should never shy that ये छोटा बच्चा है, इसको कैसे बताना है, ये अभी बहुत छोटा है. आज के डेट में छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, हर लोग को ये चीज जानना है that what actually Pocso Act and how they can also become the sufferer. This is very important, and we have to keep it in our mind that we should give the knowledge to everyone. We should not keep ourselves to be ashamed. कि इसको बताएंगे तो सामने वाला उसको कैसे सोचेगा, बच्चा ज़्यादा सीख लेगा, आज के बच्चा को ज़्यादा सिखाना पड़ेगा. ये केवल मेरा ही सेंटेंस नहीं है, हमारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के लोग भी ऐसा ही बता रहे हैं. Administrative power is also saying the same thing, that we should give the lesson to our child in the school, in the society, so that they can aware from such type of offences. Now, there are the salient features of the Pocso Act. The first thing is, the child should be below 18 years of age. Then it will be considered under the Pocso Act. If a child, now the thing is that how the child, if suppose a boy is studying in 10th class or 9th class, and he has been charged under Pocso, or we can say that whether he is a juvenile or not. How can you say that he is a juvenile or not? Can you say? How a person can be, or child can be judged, means you can say that the exact age of the child is below the 18 or not. How you will say that he is below the 18? With there is a proof of that child that he is below 18 or not. The court cannot consider that this child is below 18 or not. How he will become under the juvenile? So what are that ground? From that ground we can consider a child as a juvenile. Anyone? How can we consider the child whether it comes under the juvenile or not? Yes, by the document. Yes, by the document we can show, we can prove that this child comes under the juvenile by the date of birth only. We can prove that this child comes under the juvenile or not. That means the first selling feature is of the Pocso Act is the child should be below 18 years. Then defines sexual offences of different kinds. There will be sexual offences, sexual harassment, pornography, different kind of offences are there. This all comes under the, I'll show you so many videos I am having of this Pocso. I'll show all the videos to you. So this all will come under the Pocso Act. Then mandatory reporting, recording and false reporting. If any offences, you have seen the video also, it has been told that if offences has been done and that person, a driver, who had informed to the police, who had informed to the child helpline number. So if that person knew the fact and he didn't inform, then he is also involved in that offences. So false reporting is completely against the law. If you know the fact, you should report to the police. And the most important thing is that if any child comes under the Pocso, please don't disclose the details of that child. That is completely illegal. We cannot expose the fact of the child, that what is the name, from what is the father's name, anything. We cannot disclose about that particular child if any offenses occur. Then support persons organizations, that is child helpline, then children welfare committee or police, we can inform to all the authorities. Compensation is also there after the decision judgment. If really the offences has been done, then the compensation by the court is being given to that child. Care and protection is there, which is known as the observation home. A special court is there, a speedy trial will be there. Within the 6 months, the trial should be over and judgment will be given. Presumption of guilt, gender neutral. I told you in the beginning only that Pocso Act is gender neutral and child friendly procedure. It is very friendly. If you are not friendly to your child in the school, in the home, they will never disclose the fact. They will never tell the problem that they are facing, and then it will become the biggest problem for all of us. Now, there are recent amendments are there. I have given you so many, I have told you so many sections, section 3, section 5, section 7, section 11 of the Pocso Act. Now there are the recent amendments are there. The first one is penetrative sexual assault. The amendment is minimum punishment for such offence has been increased. Earlier it was 7 years. Now it has been increased to 10 years. It further adds, if person commits a penetrative sexual assault on a child between 20 years to life with a fine, child below the age of years, he will be punishable with imprisonment. That means the punishment will increase to the life imprisonment also if the offence is of penetrative sexual assault. Then aggravated penetrative sexual assault, again the new bill adds 2 more grounds to the definition of aggravated penetrative sexual assault. These include assault resulting in death of child, assault committed during a natural calamity or in any similar situation violence. The minimum punishment for aggravated penetrative sexual assault has been increased from 20 to 20 years and the maximum punishment has been increased from the life of the death penalty in case if that child has been sexually assaulted and that child has been murdered. And then aggravated sexual assault, the new bill adds 2 more offences to the definition of aggravated sexual assault. These include assault committed during a natural calamity and administrating or help in administrating any hormone or any chemical substance to a child for the purpose of attaining early sexual maturity. And child pornography, the new bill defines child pornography as any visual depiction. This is the new amendments over there of child pornography especially, as any visual depiction of sexually explicit conduct involving a child, including photograph, video, digital or computer generated image indistinguishable from an actual child. The new bill increased the punishment for offences such as using the child for pornographic purposes from maximum 5 years to minimum 5 years. Minimum punishment for using child for pornographic purposes resulting in penetrative sexual assault has been increased. Here also it is 20 years. If it will be after pornography there will be sexual assault, then it will be 20 years, and if only pornography will be there, then it will be 5 years of punishment is there. we all are responsible for reporting the crime. If any crime is committed, then we all are responsible for reporting. Now what we public generally, if we talk about in the society, we are fear of that if I move ahead, then something wrong will be happen with me. So I'll not go ahead, let it be it's your son or it is his son or daughter. So he or she will take care whatever has been done. The wrong thing will done, he or she will take care of wrong thing. Generally ऐसा होता है. उसके बच्चे हैं वो देखेंगे हम क्यों बीच में पड़े हम फंस जाएंगे. तो ऐसे प्रॉब्लम होते हैं. तो everyone is responsible for reporting. Parents, public servant is also there. Child line, just now I told you the child line number. All of you can keep it in your mind. Child line 1098. Then doctors and hospitals. Competent authority in the school. We are in the school, so we are all teachers, management. We all are responsible to take care, even for the students, for reporting, for listening the problems. Hostels and CCS teachers, social workers, counselors, concerned adult and a child, general public. So I'll tell you in further when I move that Cbse guidelines over there, that what are the things. There should be the committee over there where the complaint box will be there, grievances box will be there. If the child will not able to expose their problems in front of the teachers, they are not so free to the teacher, then they will put their problems in that boxes, and then later on they will be called by the management, by the committee members, and then they will be friendly with the children or the child who are having the problem, and we will able to come to the fact that what problem they are facing with. Now, Cbse issues new Pocso Act guidelines. From here, actually we are in the school, so we have to follow this guideline. All the Cbse schools have to follow this guidelines. Schools affiliated to Central Board of Secondary Education will now have to take conscious efforts towards creating awareness regarding the protection of children from sexual offences, that is Pocso Act of 2012, and implement programs to control and address offences under it. After Cbse issued a circular in this regard to all schools last week, listing out tasks and guidelines. While there will be no verification drive for it, schools feel it could be a part of accreditation and affiliation process. This is very important part for Pocso guidelines Cbse. That is a part for the affiliation process also. City schools have welcomed the move while stating that some measures are already in place. That means measures, that means what are the measures that schools are taking? They are creating the group, the committee members, the complaint boxes. So many committee will be there in which the children will come with their problems. The members will share, they will come to the members and they will share their problems. If they are not able to share, then they will put in the box. So, the circular states, all children have an equal right to access education in an environment that is safe, protective and conducive to overall development. Challenges like gender inequality, verbal assaults and sexual abuse. In the schools, we teachers have to be very alert that we cannot use the sexual, we cannot use abuse languages in front of the students. And sexual abuse in schools calls for increased awareness and creating synergy among parents, teachers and schools. To ensure strict compliance with the Pocso Act, Cbse has taken several initiatives and action to create awareness about sexual exploitation among school children. Reinforcing its commitment, Cbse has developed an educator's manual and cards on gender-sensitive teaching class 1 to 12. It is from childhood, that means from class 1 onwards. We can say not from class 1. We can take care of the children from nursery onwards, because we are in the school. awareness, a toll-free number, complaint box, CCTV cameras, vigilance and increased communication. Just I told about the toll-free number is there. I have told about the helpline number, complaint box and CCTV is already available. Vigilance and increased communication should be there in all the CBSE schools. Now, before I show you one video, before that, I request all of you that we are in the school and we all teachers are facing somehow, somewhere, some problems. So, please make a group of 5 or 6 or 7 according to your, as you think, and then I am giving you half an hour. You write on the problems. One row you take, one row. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 person you make a group.
Make them all together, take the number. Miss, what did you say now? Who's sitting in front?
1, 2, 3. 10 person, 1, 2, you survive 10. Make a list.
All ones will come together, then like that you want to do.
That you count now from their corner.
Wait. 8 will be 1 group. Miss, and then you will discuss about 30 minutes what are the problems that you are facing in the classes and schools. You have to make a list. Now you are having half an hour, 30 minutes. Please teachers listen to me. Please teachers, without wasting the time, make your group fast. Teachers, please go to the group fast. Move fast to the group. Group number 1. Group number 1. Group number 1 is here. Group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 3. Group number 4. Group number, which group number? 8. 7. Group number 6. 8. Sir, 4 now. Group number 4. Group number 5. 4, 5, 6. Group 7, 8. Group number 2, 1, 3. Okay. So what you have to do, the problems that we are facing in the school, about related to the students, related to the children, every day we are having some problems we are facing. So you just in your group, you discuss what the problems actually related to the don't go means they are not disciplined. What we are facing. Okay. So we have to make a list of documents, make 2, 3, 5 points, and then in a group one member will come and they will share the problems. I am giving you half an hour, 30 minutes.
Because of their problem, we are facing. That's it.
That creates a teaching learning process a little bit slower or weak. Because child's level of concentration due to the background, family background. So Pocso से related नहीं है. We are basically Pocso से related. Pocso से related problems. हम लोगों को क्या समझ रहा है बच्चे music language and they have learned sometimes they are using some slang languages. They are using mostly the higher classes. They are using start making the voice. Yes.
Sense of when the language is used in this.
of the tree. So whatever it is. also make it easier by using the impact of mobile phones in your life. us because there is so much education. And it is a huge problem for us. Your problems are not positive. See, acts about the problems. Now you are in computing, you can add. They can be more. Pros and cons are everywhere.
If you start to think that you will come 2 minutes short meeting, 5 minutes, that confidence is
just started with this new side, a new profession. They are professional.
Teachers, now you are only having 5 minutes more. After that, I will call one by one all group one member to tell your problems. You will come with your points. Only 5 minutes you are having more.
5 minutes only. According to routine, this recording.
बैटरी भी डाउन है। That time I am zooming it in.
So, teachers, are you ready? So now I'll call. Okay, which group is ready? Yes, group number? Group number 1 is ready. So group number 1 first come. 2 ready? Manish sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am from Group 1, and as a resource person said that what are the problems we teachers are facing. So, as from our group, I am representing and what points we have collected are as follows. First point is lack of language. Means our students, many of the students are unable to express due to the lack of language, and students are unable to express their problem. So we are unable to sort out their problem. Second is lack of literacy rate in the local or rural areas. So parents are unable to understand the needs of the children. and this is due to gender discrimination and domestic violence. Gender discrimination in the sense that they differentiate between the boy and the girl child, and domestic violence means parents fight among each other. Third is use of slang languages is very much prevalent, or rude languages, or abusing word what they listen at their home or village. They use such kind of languages in school, which is, I don't think, is good. And fourth is addiction of tobacco and alcohol. This also we have found. And fifth is children don't understand the importance of school property, so they sometimes show their aggression and anger by destroying the school property. So these were the points, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Manish sir. Group number 2, please give a applause of hand applause for him. Group number 2 is also ready, sir.
Thank you, Miss, for giving me such an opportunity to in front of you to discuss about our problems that we are facing, especially during the classes. And most of the problem we face when we take classes in senior class. Misbehavior is one of the biggest problems, and their aggressive behavior. Children, they could not understand what to say and where to say and how to speak with the teachers. That most of the teachers are also facing here when they are taking classes. Students, as Manik said, they are using slang languages in the classrooms. Sometimes they are using double meaning languages also. When we are trying to teach something else, they take that one in another way and try to laugh and disturb the classes. That is the another problem. Another is their body language and gestures. That is also there. Sometimes they are trying to show different kind of body language and gesture, which when the teachers, they are teaching in the classroom, they could not feel good by looking at them. Addiction is one of the biggest problems. Due to addiction, their mind is not functioning properly and they lost their senses also. So they could not understand how to sit and how to talk in front of others. Parents are also facing problems with such kind of students, and they also can't keep control on them, as their peer groups are like that, and in the society also they are making groupism, they are doing bad behavior with the people, and in the classroom also groupism is being promoted by the students. And in such cases, teachers also face problem to give the classes in the classroom. Thank you. And have a nice day.
Thank you, Sampanis. Group number 3.
First of all, good afternoon to everybody. And thank you, Miss, for giving me this opportunity to discuss the problems which we face during our class. So I would like to discuss a few points that are during the games class. We have 2 PT teachers and there should be a lady PT teacher for the girls to listen to their problems while playing. Okay, sometimes they may fall, they feel like dizziness and all. So whom to speak? See, sometimes girls are shy to speak, shy to share these problems to the gents teacher. So there should be a lady PT teachers while they are playing and doing any physical activities. No. Second thing, especially in the boys section, as Shampan has also told that their language, when a lady teacher goes, sometimes we face that they are commenting or using vulgarity or vulgarity is there in their tone. Say, I am not telling that they are like that, they are the bad one. No, yes, they are learning by seeing. Okay, whatever they watch over the phone and all, everything, they are just doing that one inside the class also. And the third thing, smaller children up to 5 are unable to express their feelings. Sometimes that is whom to share and exactly what to say and which teacher will understand you. Okay, because some of them, they are using their mother tongue only, and those who are new to this school or this culture, they are not knowing the language also. And the fourth point, it is important, children those who are mentally retarded. So I would like to ask this, if they commit such offences, how to handle them in the class? This is the biggest problem. Nowadays, if we face this type of problem, then how to handle them? Because they can see this one from, they can see and they can learn. No, they are just watching and then learning. If they get into that problem and they are committing, if they are the children we know, and if they are doing it to the normal one for sure they will not get it. This one, they will find it uneasy only. So if that normal girl or the boy comes to the teacher and expresses that mentally retarded boy or girl has been done something like that to me, how to handle that one? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Cbse. I think answer should be given to you that if a mentally retarded boy or a girl will do such type of offences, I have told you about the child helpline number. If definitely we all are the teachers and we all are facing, and yet two groups are there, they are saying that we students are using the slang languages, students are doing this thing, but we are bounded. We cannot take any step which can harm them, which can hurt them, because it has been guided by the Cbse also. We can come under Pocso and we cannot use the language also. So we are in the biggest problem. We are in a, we can say that we are in the middle of the earth, that where we have to move. So we have to use our brain to face such type of problem. Definitely it is not easy to face, but we have to try our best to do so. And Shikha, for that one I have given you answer 1098 is the child helpline number, where you can inform and that child will be taken so that there will be counseling will be there. And another fact you have asked, that lady PT teacher will be there to whom they will share their problem. For that one also I have told just now that there will be a committee. There will be committee. I have discussed with sister also that committee will be there, where committee members will be there, and we will have the boxes, complaint boxes. Some members, some teachers member will be there to whom the students will come and share. It is not like that only PT teacher will be responsible for everyone. We all individuals are responsible to take care of our students, to take care of each and every one. So whether it is a gents or sir or ma'am, it is not like that. We all have to take care, and that is why we have to do something, initiate something new to take the actions to save our children. So next, group number 3. Oh, sorry, 4. Group number 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here from the group 4, accompanied with my associate fellow teachers. The topic is Pocso Act, a wonderful topic. So, the problems that we are facing nowadays in our school, since we all know that we are living in the consumer-based domain situation, where mobile is in the hand of every possible boy or a girl. This is a serious call, and a call which is supposed to be addressed. And this is the platform to talk. So this domain, mobile world, creating a lot of troubleshoot for us, right? Here, because they go to the internet access medium, and so many explicit materials they go through, which their age do not allow. But things are happening. Basically, we are very culture-rooted society in India. Despite that, these things are overtaken by the domain internet. In our school as well, serious calls we have. And one of the calls is confrontation in the thought processes creates a huge void in the intra-relationship between the teacher and student. This confrontation is taking a birth out of the logics through the small reels that they live with. They believe that this is also a sense of earning. Many of the students are involved, engaged in making the reels. That's not bad. If you see, not 100% it is unacceptable. We should not say like that. Because standing in front of the camera, showing the confidence, it takes something. So, it is, we believe here in the school, that confrontation in the thought processes is disturbing all of us. It is ranging from normal to extreme, and these normal things are quite easy to handle. But calibration goes off when we do not reach to their extremes. So this is one of the areas, confrontation. I am not done, thank you. And 3 groups so far. Language is the problem. Filthy language or abusive language, slang, all other synonyms to one another. This filthy language among the children contaminates this surrounding of my school, of our school. We need to purify it. Number 3, flaws in the rural backdrop, which was also stated by Mani sir. Flaws in the rural backdrop influence the organic system, the system in which everything should be smooth. This is also one of the areas to look upon. And this reel addiction among the children, full of distractions, are there with them. These distractions cannot lead them to the brighter future. Surely we need to hold the child. So I hope that we are here for looking out for the solutions. And surely by the end of the session, we will be ending with all the possible answers of all the possible questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Group number 5. And please take a little bit less
good afternoon to one and all. I am from group number 5. On behalf of my group, I would like to share a few common problems that we are facing these days. As many of the points Manik sir and many of you have already explained, that is the common one, use of slang languages. We have been observed that not only in the senior classes but in the junior classes also, they used to talk with their peer members in a slang languages. And it is not like that that anyone abusing the other friend is protesting. It is not like that. They used to enjoy all these things among themselves. So this is one of the problems that we are facing these days. Second one, children are unable to understand the languages. Yes, this is one of the problems that we teachers are facing these days. There is a communication gap between the teachers and students. What we try to teach the students not able to understand what we actually try to teach them. So as a result, what happen? The result becomes worse. Third one, parents are very harsh towards children. As Ms. Raji told me, one of the students from our school only, the boy from class 2, because of some misbehavior, and the boy said that he not want to study, that particular boy parents burned him as a punishment. So these are the problems. Then fourth one, children are not cooperating. This is a common problem that we all teachers are facing these days. Children are not cooperating with the teachers. Then fifth one, you know that because of the student behavior, teachers become sometimes aggressive, and in an aggression, teachers used to punish the students. And the most common one, that is the addiction of mobiles. As you know that they used to watch the videos, and accordingly they used to act in the school. So these are the common problems that we all are facing these days. Thank you, ma'am.
Next group, thank you sir. Next group. Group number 6. Group number 6.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now, I think most of the problems we have already shared, but now I'm going to tell that students not able to focus on their study nowadays, and sometimes I feel that maybe they are not getting proper or safe environment at home. Sometimes their parents are quarreling, or maybe they separate, or maybe alcoholic, this type of problem, and due to that they are not they are disappointed. They are not able to focus on their study, and it is difficult to stick their focus on the study. This is the problem we are facing every time. And second one, mobile, junior student always using for game, and seniors for videos, and these all things. In the game also we are seeing that most of the students, they are playing game, and during game, some games are very destructive. We see that, and cruel type of characters are there, and they are always using, or they are trying to copy that things. These characters, so we have to complain that if they are making game, then in that game, characters should be good. And all the characters are, because these characters, they are thinking, the students are thinking that they are very strong, and they always try to copy these characters. And other videos also seek their attentions. So we can say that mobile also creating problems, and students losing their attention towards study. And third one, we can say that a lack of trust, or lack of trust with relatives or teachers or other, not teachers, lack of trust with most of the parents, not not trusting. Means they are blind faith. They have blind faith towards their relatives or neighbors or their students or their child want to say something, but they not. They are not able to share their problems with their parents, and who they are always shy or they are frightened. They not tell anything what happened, what is going on with them. They are not sharing with their parents. Okay, and last. Due to I think some parents only running after the marks or ranks. Okay, and due to that, students they are not focusing on the strength of their parents, their kids. Some students are creative. They are not good enough in their study, but they are very creative. They have so many different types of talents. But parents, that these are the problems. I feel like that.
Thank you, Kiran. Next, group number 7.
Good afternoon, everyone present here. I am from group number 7, and on behalf of my group, I am here to highlight some points. First one is mobile. We have seen that the students are taking mobiles, and so this is a bigger problem. Second one is grouping. Grouping means here some students in the senior classes, they are keeping contact with the underworld thugs and mafias. So we have to see how to detain them also. That is a big problem in the school. Third one is proper dressing and hairstyle. Fourth one is disturbance by the seniors to the junior student. Then we have seen that the seniors are most of the time coming down to the junior building. They are giving something to the students, the junior students, which they are hiding also. They also don't know that what are those things. So like that, they are also keeping their things in hidden side. Then also there is washroom problem. Many of the students in the senior building, they are coming for going. They are all the time coming for going washroom. They are not concentrating in the studies. There are also bunking of classes, and they are also trying to mislead the teachers by giving wrong information. Like they are telling that their father is, their brother is ill suddenly, or their relative has met with an accident. So that type of problems we are facing. Then there is also fake relatives. The students are taking during the guardian for the fake relatives. Also there is the way of talking as told by the many of the groups. That's all.
Thank you, Miss. Last group, group number 8. Who is this group number 8?
Good afternoon, everyone. On the behalf of group number 8, we all are facing problems. Almost all the problems are shared. But sometimes we teachers have no, our intentions are not good at from one end, but at other end it takes in bad way. Just like by touching, looking with a smile, singing songs, saying words in good way, but at others end it is taking in the bad way, and the students are complaining to us about it. And sometimes comments are also passing to the girls while moving in the corridor or during the lunch time. But now it is almost over, but earlier it happened. And sometimes students have crush on the male or female teachers, and they try to cross their limits by chatting on the mobile with the teacher by sending messages by giving the cards or the flowers, and at that time we find very difficulty by dealing this type of situation. At that time we can talk to the parents, even though some situation is very crucial for us to solve this type of situation in which we face so many difficulties. So please find some solutions for this also, because we are also facing this type of problems with the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Now we all have come to the conclusion. We have all have discussed. First of all, thank you to all of you for your active participation. The thing is that we all have told about our own problems that we teachers are facing. But what the thing is that we have, very rarely we have tried to call the students, the one who is very exotic nature, and ask them what the exact reason is. But we have to keep it in mind that if we discuss with the students, we have to discuss with the open heart, not with the wrong intention, whether he is a boy or she is a girl. We have to keep it in mind.
I just would like to add something on whatever we have said. What I practically experienced just 2 days before. Most of you might have heard that I had gone to visit with the 2-3 teachers to 3-4 children's house. The first house which we went, you will cry when you go to that house. You will cry, literally. The daughter is not talking with the mother for 3 years. Staying in the same, our student, 3 years, the daughter has not talked with her mother. Since it is a joint family, things are going on. If mother is not there also, and then she can manage with her auntie, Mercy, all are there. Chachi, all are there in the house, so they are managing. Among the family members, they don't accept with each other's opinion. In front of us, they were arguing, they were fighting, means one another's opinion they are not able to accept. 2 brothers are the brother and sister studying here, two brothers' children. Parents are own brothers, as joint family staying, and one brother is taking care of 2 children, one father is taking care of 2 children, another father is taking care of 3 children. The way they talk, हम पैसा दिया वाला बच्चा देख लीजिए कितना मार्क लाया, आपका पैसा दिया वाला बच्चा देख लीजिए फेल हो गया. This is what they speak at home. In front of the children, in front of us. What will be their mentality? The children are crushed in a way in their own family itself. Say, the girl said, I don't like to see my mother. At this age, I think 95% of us would never say that. I don't like to see my mother. She has got negative thinking. She has got negative feelings about me. She criticizes me. She looks at me in the wrong way. This is what the expression of the daughter. If we go into deeper, if we go into different families, worse than that we will be getting. So only just 3 families we went, that was the thing we have experienced. Everywhere the common problem, as we all shared in the group, mobile was the main problem. And they don't want to, even one house, the child says, you keep the food and go, I will eat when I want. So out of fear, mother reaches the food to the son's room, and the son is busy in mobile, and he is on having a single room, very rich child, and then everything is provided in front of him, demanded from the parents. Because if the parents are becoming strict, then they are also giving to them back. So then they are threatening the parents, telling that, you do what you want, I will leave the house or I will die, all those things. These are things happening. So such children are coming to us. I don't think 80% of our children in the family has got a good bringing up. They may not have a good bringing up. So I think we have to become now fathers and mothers to our children. What they don't get at home, at least if we can give 1/4 of it with our gestures, with our words, with our understanding and with our emotional feelings with the children in a constructive way. It should be constructive way, then naturally children will be growing up. It's not necessary that the lady teacher can talk only with the girl children. Because we have co-education, we are co-partners working together, then we can't say, I will not talk to the boy child, I will not talk to the girl child. We should know where we are, what is our position. Sometimes we also forget, so that part if we keep up, our children are beautiful children if they get that much of thing. This is what I experienced 2 days back. Just wanted to share. Okay.
Girls is not talking with mother from 3 years. It's happening only gender discrimination. Mother is thinking actually having one boy, 3 years old. So only girls pushed. Girls pushed that his one brother. See, he fell down in their town. He got some little hurt. Then mother escorted to the girls. Escorted to the girls. Because of that only, very badly she escorted to girls. And thus the mother told to, what we do? After US, you go somewhere else. After marriage. My son will be here, he will take care to us. And why pushing to him? Because of that only girls not talking with the mothers. That is, at this only mothers because of illiteracy and education. Because of education, the mother told to the girl. Escort means very rarely is escort to her. Because of that only.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sister. So this is the very practical things that is in front of you. Now with all this discussion, I'll show you one video that you will understand that what actually the problems we are facing.
मुझे कहा कि अगर मैं किसी को बताऊं तो मुझे पुलिस पकड़ लेगी। मेरे टीचर मुझे छूते हैं रोज। मैं किससे कहूं? मैं स्कूल नहीं गया। पड़ोस वाले भैया मुझे डराकर गंदगी से करता है। मेरे स्कूल बस का कंडक्टर मेरे साथ गंदा काम करता है। अगर मैं पापा को बताऊं तो वो कहेंगे कि मैं झूठ बोल रही हूँ। पापा मम्मी जब भी घर पे नहीं होते, मामू मुझे छूते हैं, कहते हैं कि ये सब मेरी मम्मी से पूछकर हो रहा है। मेरी जिंदगी में मेरी तस्वीर मोबाइल से ली है, बाथरूम में, अब वो इंटरनेट में डालने की धमकी दे रहा है। अगर आपके साथ ऐसी हरकत होती है तो डरिए नहीं, तुरंत NCPCR के पॉक्सो ई-बॉक्स पर कंप्लेंट कीजिए, हम आपकी मदद करेंगे।
So a small video is there where different type of situations the child is facing and how they are not able to expose their problems in front of anyone in fear of that what they will think or what steps they will do. Now here the most important thing that we teachers, schools, what are the role of the school and teachers in prevention and response. The best way to respond to the child who has been abused, tell the child you believe her or him. We are having the problem that this student is like that, this student does not listen to me, but we have to feel the faith inside them that we are having you just have the faith on us and you can share your problem. We are not going to tell to anyone, then only maybe he or she will be free to share their problems. Praise the child's courage, acknowledge the child's feelings, tell the child it was not his fault. Tell the child that he would like to take the help of other adults with the child's permission. Do not make false promises. Do not question or blame the child. Do not ask the child to forgive, forget or adjust. Generally what we are doing, if the child is doing any wrong thing, then somehow we are scolding in the beginning. And again we are scolding, you are like that student, you are not good student. We have to never show them that you are not that you are normal students, you are up to the mark. We have to make them to understand that what you did it is very natural. We can come out with the problem. So please, we have to share their problem. We have to listen to them very carefully, and then only they will be able to say what exactly the problems they are having and why they are behaving in a very different way. So the role of principal, school teachers in prevention and response, creating safe spaces for disclosure. If any mishappenings is happening, or we are saying it is very normal things also in our school, there are so many young children are there who are having affairs with each other, generally in the senior classes. And what we are doing, instead of making them to explain or making them to make them clear, we are highlighting there everywhere that this is the boy, this is the girl, they are doing this thing. Why we are doing this thing? Then what happens, the students will never come to us, never will say that we are having this problem. Better, we call them, we explain them that this is wrong, this is your career, that you have to do what you are doing here or what you have come to do all these things, instead of making fun of them. Child protection policy is a must, including safe equipment policy, providing awareness to children on online safety, online grooming and unsafe touch. All these things I show you in video also. Providing awareness of teaching and non-teaching staff and parents, doing regular safety audits of the school, including of the staffs and infrastructure. There is a draft, a child protection policy. This is same as the safeguard for the child. This policy must define the school's commitment to safeguard children from abuse, as we are always signing one paper we are getting some rules also where we are getting the sign that we will not use abuse languages, will not beat the students. So children from abuse, and specify the roles and responsibilities of child protection. This policy must be applicable to all personnel who come in direct and indirect contact with children. The most important thing is that what we teach is someone, don't take it that we are telling to all of, including me also, including to all the teachers I am talking about, that we sometimes teach the students that you are coming from which background, your parents are like that, you are not good students, your mommy is not good, your father is not good. This is completely wrong. We can never go to their family background. Whatever is the student in front of us, we have to handle that students very properly in a very proper manner, so that we can clear them, we can make their concept should be clear, their mind should be fresh. Take proactive measures to prevent child sexual abuse. The schools should be able to promote a harmonious environment where children feel safe. The school can take some proactive measures to promote safety and prevent child sexual abuse. I have told you that there should be committee, which is very important, and complaint boxes should be there. If anyone is not able to say, they can put their complaint in the boxes, or they will come to that committee members. Now, our children are going to different places. They are going to the games also, to the playground. They are coming by the bus, autos, different vehicles. They are coming in the morning. They are going to the after the schools also. So, what are the safety rules that we have to take care of? Generally, maximum injuries are being done in the playground only. So, most injuries in the school happen on the playground. This is a result of children either of not following the school safety rules and engaging in unsafe behavior such as running on uneven surfaces or due to faulty equipment. While it is the duty of the school to ensure playground safety for kids, the parents can also teach their children to be safe and responsible while playing. So in this one, I'll show you one video.
गुप्तांग हमारे शरीर के वो भाग जिन्हें हम आमतौर पर ढक के रखते हैं या जिन्हें सबको नहीं दिखाते, उन्हें गुप्तांग कहते हैं, जैसे छाती या जांघ के आसपास के। इसके अलावा यौन प्रवृत्ति या इरादे से कोई ऐसा खेल खेले जिसमें गुप्तांग दिखाने या छूने हो, हमारे मुंह या पेशाब करने की जगह में कोई वस्तु या अपने शरीर का कोई भाग डाले, हमें अपने शरीर के गुप्तांग छूने, छेड़ने या उनसे खेलने के लिए करें, या फिर हमारे ही गुप्तांगों को छेड़े, छुए या उनसे खेले, हमारे सामने ऐसी क्रिया करें जिसमें गुप्तांगों का प्रयोग हो, या हमसे ही ऐसी क्रिया करवाए जिसमें हमारे या उसके गुप्तांगों का प्रयोग हो।
दीदी, क्या इसके अलावा भी कोई लैंगिक शोषण होता है?
हाँ, इसके अलावा भी बिना छुए लैंगिक शोषण हो सकता है।
कैसे?
अगर कोई अपने गुप्तांग दिखाए या हमें अपने गुप्तांग दिखाने को कहे, या छुपकर नहाते हुए या जब हम कपड़े बदल रहे हों तब हमें देखे या देखने की कोशिश करे, हमारे शारीरिक विकास, खासकर हमारे लैंगिक विकास पे कमेंट करे या कुछ बोले, हमें अश्लील तस्वीरें, फिल्में, लेख या अन्य फोटोग्राफी की सामग्री दिखाए, या हमारा उपयोग इस तरह की अश्लील चित्रों, लेख, MMS या फिल्मों के लिए करे।
कोई ऐसा करे तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
हाँ दीदी, बताइए ना, हमें क्या करना चाहिए? हमें बुलंद आवाज में ना कहना चाहिए, चिल्लाना चाहिए, किसी बड़े को बताना चाहिए, किसी से शिकायत करनी चाहिए।
पर ऐसी बात हम किसी को कैसे कहेंगे? हमें शर्म आएगी। दी, मैं तो गंदी बात होगा। हम कैसे कहेंगे? ऐसी बातें करना कितना बुरा लगेगा। जी।
याद रहे, ये गलत काम उस व्यक्ति ने किया है, हमने नहीं। फिर किसी को बताने में शर्म कैसी? बल्कि किसी को ना बताने से उसका हौसला बढ़ेगा और वो दोबारा भी ऐसा कर सकता है। और ये भी याद रहे कि ये शरीर हमारा है, चाहे गोल हो, मोटा हो, पतला हो या लंबा हो, जैसा भी हो, हमें हमारा शरीर पसंद है।
मेरी माँ कहती है कि मेरी आंखें बहुत सुंदर है।
हाँ, जैसे हमारे हाथ, पैर, नाक, कान है, ऐसे ही हमारे गुप्तांग है।
पर दीदी, इसके बारे में कोई बात ही नहीं करता और घर में मम्मी भी नहीं बताती।
हाँ, ये भी एक समस्या है, लेकिन याद रहे, मेरे गुप्तांगों को किसी को बिना मेरी इजाजत या मेरी पसंद के छूने और देखने का हक नहीं है। ये मेरे और सिर्फ मेरे हैं, इनको लेकर शर्म की कोई बात ही नहीं है, इन पर सिर्फ मेरा हक है। और अगर कोई इन्हें छूता है या कोई भी ऐसा काम करता है जिसके बारे में हमने आज बात की, तो उसे किसी को बताने में शर्म की कोई बात ही नहीं है। शर्म तो ऐसी हरकतें करने वाले को आनी चाहिए, हमें नहीं। हमें शर्माने का कोई कारण ही नहीं है, समझे?
हाँ दीदी, समझ गए। ऐसा बहुत कम होता होगा, है ना दीदी? कभी स्कूल में या देश में बाल मजदूरी या बच्चों की शादी की तरह इसके बारे में बात ही नहीं होती।
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है। लैंगिक शोषण को लेकर अध्ययन करने वाले सरकारी और गैर सरकारी संस्थान इसके बारे में आंकड़े निकालते रहते हैं। इसकी परिभाषा के मुताबिक इसकी संख्या अलग-अलग हो सकती है, पर सबके सब एक ही बात पे राजी हैं कि ये समस्या हमारे देश में बड़े पैमाने पर है, और इसके बारे में बात ना करने के कारण ये और फैलती जा रही है। इसे रोकने का एक ही उपाय है, हम बच्चे और बड़े मिलकर इसके बारे में आवाज उठाएं।
हाँ, ऐसा कुछ तो मेरी सहेली के साथ भी हुआ था। सच में? थोड़ा कुछ लड़कियों के साथ ऐसा होता है?
सिर्फ लड़कियां नहीं, ये लड़कों के साथ भी होता है। और हाँ, ये समस्या लड़का लड़की, गांव और शहर में रहने वाले और अमीर गरीब सबके साथ होती है, इससे कोई बचा नहीं है।
अच्छा, इसलिए मेरी माँ मुझे बाहर खेलने के लिए मना करती है।
पर ये तो घर में भी होता है, बल्कि अध्ययनों से तो ये पता चलता है कि ये घर में या घर के आसपास ही ज्यादा होता है, और करने वाले अपने ही जानकार होते हैं, और अधिकतर अपने परिवार, पड़ोस और रिश्तेदारों में से ही होते हैं। इससे बचने के लिए बाहर ना जाना कोई इलाज नहीं है, बल्कि इसके खिलाफ बोलना, इसकी शिकायत करना ही इसका इलाज है।
तो दीदी, जो ये काम करते हैं उन्हें पहचानेंगे कैसे?
बच्चों, इन्हें पहचानने का कोई विशेष तरीका नहीं है। इनके सर पर सींग नहीं होते कि देखा देखा और जान लिया, इन्हें इनकी हरकतों से ही जाना जाता है।
दीदी, अगर कोई बच्चे का लैंगिक शोषण करे तो
उसे कानून सजा देगा।
क्या कोई ऐसा कानून है जो इससे हमारी रक्षा करता हो? कोई ऐसा कानून जो हम बच्चों के लिए दोस्ताना हो और हमारे दोस्त के लिए आसान कर सके?
हाँ, अब ऐसा कानून है जो 18 साल से कम उम्र के बच्चों की लैंगिक शोषण से रक्षा करता है और बच्चों के लिए दोस्ताना भी है। ये कानून 2012 में बना था और इसका नाम है पॉक्सो।
पॉक्सो?
हाँ, पॉक्सो यानी प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस एक्ट।
2012? यानी हाल ही में? क्या इससे पहले कोई कानून नहीं करेगी?
ये बात दुख की है कि इससे पहले बच्चों के लिए कोई कानून नहीं था। था तो सिर्फ बलात्कार के खिलाफ कानून, वो भी सिर्फ लड़कियों के लिए। लड़कों के साथ किए गए सभी लैंगिक दुराचार अप्राकृतिक यौन संबंधों की श्रेणी में आते थे और पुराने कानून बिल्कुल भी बच्चों के प्रति दोस्ताना या संवेदनशील नहीं थे। नए कानून में बहुत सी अच्छी बातें हैं जो पीड़ितों को न्याय दिलाने के लिए बहुत सहायक है और बच्चों के लिए दोस्ताना भी है।
जैसे
सबसे पहले तो इसमें बाल लैंगिक शोषण या चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज की व्यापक परिभाषा दी गई है। पहले बलात्कार के अलावा किसी चीज को बाल लैंगिक शोषण नहीं मानते थे और वो भी किसी बच्चे के लिए ये साबित करना बहुत मुश्किल था।
और वो इस कानून में दीदी?
इस कानून में बच्चों के लिए कई दोस्ताना प्रावधान हैं, जैसे चिकित्सकीय परीक्षण के समय या मजिस्ट्रेट द्वारा बच्चे का बयान दर्ज करते समय ये आवश्यक है कि बच्चे के साथ संरक्षक या कोई ऐसा व्यक्ति हो जिस पे उसे भरोसा हो। यह भी प्रावधान है कि बच्चे की रिपोर्ट करने में आसानी हो और स्थानीय पुलिस या मजिस्ट्रेट के सामने बयान देते हुए या न्यायालय में उसकी पुष्टि करते समय उसका आरोपी से आमना सामना ना हो।
यह तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, नहीं तो बच्चा कुछ बोल ही नहीं पाएगा।
तुमने सही कहा। अगर जरूरी हो तो पूछताछ और न्यायिक कार्यवाही के दौरान बालक की सहायता के लिए एक सहायक व्यक्ति की व्यवस्था किए जाने का भी प्रावधान है। इसके अलावा चिकित्सकीय सहायता, देखरेख की जरूरत होने पर उसकी व्यवस्था, मुआवजा और मामले का जल्दी निपटारा करने का प्रावधान है। इसके अलावा बच्चों के पक्ष को सही ढंग से न्यायाधीश के सामने रखा जा सके, इसके लिए उसे अपनी पसंद का वकील खड़ा करने का अधिकार या कानूनी सहायता मिलने का अधिकार दिया गया है।
अरे दीदी,
हाँ, और वो भी बिल्कुल मुफ्त। साथ ही बच्चे या उसके परिवार या वकील को केस के दौरान केस से संबंधित सभी कागजात देखने का हक है ताकि ये सुनिश्चित हो सके कि केस में सही तथ्य ही रखे जा रहे हैं या नहीं। बच्चे के घर वालों जब गवाह को किसी भी तरीके की धमकी मिले या अभियुक्त से खतरा हो तो उन्हें ये हक है कि वो सरकार से सुरक्षा मांग सके। अशक्त बच्चों के लिए अलग से प्रावधान है और पूरे मामले के लिए अलग से विशेष न्यायालय नियुक्त करने का इंतजाम है। मतलब अब रिपोर्ट करना और अपराधी को सजा दिलाना बच्चों के लिए आसान किया गया है, लेकिन शुरुआत तो हमें ही करनी होगी।
तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं?
हमेशा कुछ बातें याद रखें। पहली, लैंगिक शोषण के बारे में अपनी जानकारी बढ़ाएं और औरों को बताएं। दूसरी, अपने शरीर के सभी अंगों से बराबर प्यार करें, ना उन्हें खुद नुकसान पहुंचाएं और ना ही किसी और को पहुंचाने दें। ये जान लें कि ऐसा कहीं भी किसी के भी साथ हो सकता है। ऐसा होने में चुप ना रहें, बिना झिझके और बुलंदी से ना करें, चिल्लाएं, शोर मचाएं। ये मान के चलें कि इसमें हमारी कोई गलती नहीं है। गलत काम दूसरे ने किया है, हमने नहीं। हमें शर्माने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, हिचके नहीं। इसके बारे में खुल के बात करें, किसी बड़े को या ऐसे व्यक्ति को बताएं जिसमें आपको भरोसा हो। वहाँ से मदद ना मिले तो किसी और को बताएं ताकि पुलिस में रिपोर्ट दर्ज हो सके।
दीदी, पुलिस में रिपोर्ट दर्ज कराना क्यों जरूरी है?
ताकि अपराधी को सजा मिले और दूसरे लोग अपराध करने से डरे, वरना अपराधी का हौसला और बढ़ेगा। मदद करना बड़ों की जिम्मेदारी है और मदद पाना हमारा हक। जानकारी बढ़ाना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है ताकि हम सावधान, सतर्क और सुरक्षित रहें।
और सब मिलकर एक सुरक्षित जगह बनाए इस जानकारी को सब बच्चों तक पहुंचाएं।
So you have seen this video. By this video only you can understand that how we can make the children aware from all this Pocso Act. Nothing is there to shy, that how we can tell to teenagers, how we can tell to our students, how we can say what they will understand. If they will take it wrong way, we will call the parents, we will make them aware. With the parents only the children can take it very positive way, and then we can make them in a safe zone. Now there is a classroom safety rules. Teaching your child proper classroom etiquette will go a long way in ensuring his safety as well as the safety of other students in the classroom. So we all are having the classroom safety, and we all are teaching the students in the classroom only, and it is our duty to make the students safe. This includes adhering to class safety rules, practicing good manners, and being responsible about the classroom equipment and furniture. As we have seen, we are facing the problems also. Sometimes there is something wrong. So many abused things are written on the desk last also. I have also faced the same thing, but we are bounded with this Pocso Act and by the Cbse that we cannot take any step against them. And it is very easy to say that we make them understand, but it is very hard to make them understand. But again I will say, we are bound that we have to do according to this act, according to Cbse guidelines. Safety rules in the bus. Every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, the students are coming and going. We have seen in the video also that how the students are having the problems, they are not able to say anywhere. Why? Because of the fear, and what if they will say, anyone will believe on them or not, if they will say what the others will think. So school bus safety is something which is taken very seriously by the authorities. However, you can yourself ensure whether the bus in which your child goes to school is adhering to proper safety guidelines. You can also teach your child about the safety rules to follow while waiting for the bus or traveling in it. We have to be very attentive while when we send our word to the school through any mode of transportation. Now, there is a skit. This is I am showing just for a practical with this skit only how we can aware our students about the Pocso Act. The teacher of this Maryland Education Academy, they have performed a skit, and with that skit how they have made the students to understand about the Pocso, that what problems they are having. So maybe it is not downloaded. Now you can see the good touch and the bad touch, that what exact the good touch and the bad touch, that we have to take, we have to think about this one very seriously, that how we can touch the students or children, in which intention, in which motto. So here with this video, it can be explained about the good touch and the bad touch.
आंटी तो बिजी रहती है और अंकल तो घर से ही काम करते हैं। उनका घर भी कितना अच्छा है। वाह, यूनिकॉर्न।
इट्स ओके, तुम अपनी मम्मा को बता सकती हो कि मैंने लिया है या फिर पता नहीं।
पापा भी इतना नहीं खेलते मेरे साथ। पक्षी अंकल कितनी ज्यादा मस्ती करते हैं। एक बार हमने गोला भी खाया चुपके से। प्लीज मम्मा से ना कहना, वो गुस्सा हो जाएगी। थोड़ी स्ट्रिक्ट करना। मैं मम्मा को बताना चाहती थी पर डरती थी। तो क्या हुआ? गोला ही तो है, मेरे सारे दोस्त खाते हैं।
चलो आगे खेले सीक्रेट गेम।
हाँ, बड़ा मजा आएगा। ये क्या कर रहे हो अंकल? ये कैसा गेम है? मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। मुझे बहुत करना लगा। क्यों किया बच्चे अंकल ने ऐसा? कितना गंदा लग रहा है।
कोमल, सब ठीक तो है ना बेटा? हेलो मिसेस कुमार, आपसे कोमल के बारे में बात करनी थी। बेटा, तुम इतनी उदास क्यों हो? किसी ने तुमसे स्कूल में कुछ कहा क्या? क्या हुआ? अगर तुम मुझे बताओगी नहीं तो मैं मदद कैसे करूंगी?
मेरे पास एक सीक्रेट है। मैंने गोला खाया और झूठ बोला और ये मुझे बहुत गंदा लग रहा है। आप मेरे से बहुत गुस्सा होंगे जब आपको पता चलेगा कि मैंने क्या किया है। अच्छा अंकल नहीं है।
सबको पता चल जाएगा।
तो हम कर भी क्या सकते हैं? कौन मदद करेगा हमारी? उस पक्षी को हम ऐसे नहीं जाने दे सकते।
मेरी रोज प्रिया वहाँ काम करती है, वो बच्चों की मदद करते हैं।
10, 9, 8।
हेलो कोमल, जो तुम्हारे साथ हुआ उसमें तुम्हारा कोई दोष नहीं है। मैं वादा करती हूँ कि बख्शी अंकल तुमसे कभी भी मिल नहीं पाएंगे। चलो देखें कि अपने आप को सुरक्षित कैसे रखा जाता है। नमस्ते बच्चों, कैसे हो आप सब? तो आपको कभी ऐसा महसूस हुआ है कि आपको किसी के साथ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है?
हाँ दीदी, जब मेरा छोटा डॉगी मेरे जूते को उतर जाता है तो मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता है।
हाँ सही, पर मेरा मतलब था कि क्या आपको किसी ने इस तरह से छुआ है कि आपको अच्छा नहीं लगा? तुम में से किस किस को ऐसा लगा? तो फिर हम कैसे जाने कि कोई हमें गलत तरह से छू रहा है या कुछ गलत कर रहा है? मैं समझाती हूँ। हमारे शरीर में 4 जगह हैं जहाँ किसी को छूना नहीं चाहिए और हमें भी किसी और को वहाँ छूना नहीं चाहिए। मुंह, छाती, टांगों के बीच में और पीछे, यहाँ कमर के नीचे। ये आपकी निजी जगह हैं। वही लोग जिनके ऊपर आपको सबसे ज्यादा विश्वास है, जैसे कि आपकी माँ, केवल वही आपको यहाँ हाथ लगा सकते हैं। तो बताओ, जब आप स्कूल से आते हो और मम्मी आपको गले लगाती है तो आपको कैसा लगता है?
कभी कभी मम्मी से भाजी की बू आती है।
पर हमें अच्छा तो लगता है ना?
और इसे हम कहते हैं असुरक्षित स्पर्श। कुछ लोग ऐसा करते हैं ये जानकर भी कि ये तुम्हारे लिए ठीक नहीं है और तुम्हें अच्छा नहीं लगता।
तो आप क्या करोगे जब आपको कोई इन 4 जगहों पर छुएगा?
आपको चिल्लाना है, नहीं नहीं, और फिर भागकर उसे बताना है जिसपे आपको भरोसा है।
वो कौन है?
तो मुझे बताओ, किस पर भरोसा है तुम्हें?
मेरे डॉगी पर।
हाँ, तुम अपने डॉगी को बता तो दोगी, पर क्या वो तुम्हें समझ पाएगा? क्या वो तुम्हारी मदद कर पाएगा?
मुझे मम्मा और टीचर पर भरोसा है।
तो फिर अगर तुम्हें कोई गलत तरह से छुए या फिर इस तरह से बर्ताव करे जिससे तुम्हें अच्छा नहीं लगे, तो जिस पर तुम्हें भरोसा है उसे जाकर तब तक बताते रहना है जब तक वो तुम्हारी बात समझ नहीं जाते। जिस पर तुम्हें भरोसा है उनसे बात कर रहे हो। तुम्हें 4 के बारे में भी पता होना चाहिए। अगर तुम 10, 9, 8 डायल करके मदद मांगते हो तो एक भरोसे वाला व्यक्ति तुम्हारी मदद के लिए आएगा। हमेशा याद रखना, ये तुम्हारी गलती नहीं है कि किसी ने तुम्हें गलत तरह से छुआ है, ये उसकी गलती है जिसने किया है। कभी नहीं डरना या पीछे भी नहीं हटना। अगर कोई कुछ गलत कर रहा है तो बोलो। चिंता मत करो, तुम सुरक्षित हो। सिर्फ मुझे बताओ क्या हुआ। याद रहे, अगर तुम या तुम्हारा कोई भी दोस्त इस तरह की स्थिति में फंसा हुआ है तो मदद मांगे। मुझे फोन करें 10, 9, 8 पर और चाइल्ड लाइन तुम्हारी मदद करेगा।
So, this is about the good touch and the bad touch. And finally, my session is over. Thank you so much for your. Thank you so much. So you are so attentive and listen to me. Please see this skit. This is very helpful for all of us, we teachers. This skit we can explain our students also by playing this skit. This is very helpful skit. I want to show earlier it was not playing. Now I would like to show this skit to you, all of you.
Hello friends, we the teachers of Maroon Education Academy's Primary School are here to present an awareness drive skit based on child abuse and how to keep yourself safe. Pinky, a bubbly 10 years old girl, initially was very happy. Later, she became very sad. Let us know the reason why. Father is sitting on a chair with his laptop. He is busy working. Mother is having book in her hand. She is weeping. Pinky runs to her father with a call.
Daddy, 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 Daddy. Please don't be doing this. No, beta, I'm really busy. I have to complete my office work. I cannot come into the garden. Daddy, please, Daddy. No, beta, I cannot come into it. Escape your mother. Daddy is always busy with his work. Let me ask Mama. Mama, Mama. Yes, beta, what? Still, not already something to do. No, beta, I'm really busy. I have to wash myself. I have to cook also, and then I have to watch my favorite serial too. Please go on my way, please. All my friends are having exams. Mama and Daddy both are busy. I guess I have to go alone.
Pinky goes alone to the garden. Pinky is dodging and bouncing her ball. Till then, a neighbor uncle passes by and sees she is all alone. He's alone.
can make our student aware that how the parents were so busy and that girl where she wants to play, she just involved with another uncle, Padosi uncle, and what happened with that girl. So we have to take care of our children and we have to be friendly with our children so that they can come and express their problems, their feelings, everything, so that they can not face the same problems anytime, anyway. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teachers. On behalf of all the teachers, I would like to thank Ms. Minty for such an informative session which we had today. Really, Miss, thank you on behalf of all the teachers, principals, sisters, everyone. And really, we got a lot of information regarding the Pocso Act. And I think we can have the session for the students also in the school. So it will be beneficial for them so that they can also learn about what exactly good and bad thing it is. Thank you once again. Thank you, Ms.